guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sheila Konga and you're welcome to a special segment in my channel called Honestly Speaking, a segment where you send me your questions or any topic, just anything that you want me to talk about, and we talk about it right here. So basically your wish is my command. So in my previous video, we talked about situationships. For those who haven't watched it, I'm going to link it in the description bar below. And a few people came up to me and said, Sheila, I think, not even think, but I know I'm in a situationship. So what should I do about it? And my reply to them was just two words. One, let, two, go. Just let go of the situation. And they were like, how do I let go? It's just plain simple. Let go. Yeah, letting go is just withdrawing your control from a situation, because the more you hold on to a situation, that's you're giving it hope. You hope that it's going to change. You hope that someday maybe they're going to like me. Well, we're going to see about that in the video. So I know the question or talk of death is hard to come by and so many people do not want to talk about it, but let's put ourselves in such a scenario. Imagine you were to die tomorrow. Someone asked me this question. Imagine you were to die tomorrow. What would you do today? And in that moment, I knew that I would let go of every situation that I was trying to control, that I failed to control, but I was hoping that I would control. I knew that I would let go and hold on to the situations that I would control. Yeah? So that is the first thing that came into my mind. So my question to you as well is, imagine you were going to die tomorrow. Yeah? What would you do today? What would you do about the situations in your life? I know most of you would be like, man, I'll just let go, move on with my life, just focus on the things that I love, focus on the people that love me, and spend my last and precious moments with them. So I want us, or to the few people out there, to live like tomorrow is not guaranteed. You know, it's just by grace that we're able to see a new day. It's by grace we are able to wake up to a new day, to breathe, to walk, to see, to talk, to love. Yeah? It's by grace. So why don't you give yourself the grace as well to enjoy the moment? And by enjoying the moment, I mean letting go of any situation that is weighing you down, letting go of any circumstance that is weighing you down. If you go to bed at the end of the day, and this is all you're thinking about, you know, you're stressing about it, it gives you anxiety, it gives you panic attacks, honey, let it go. Let it go. And in the video, I'm going to show you the techniques that I personally have used to let go of situations that are weighing me down, situations that bring me anxiety, because I've suffered from depression before, and I know things that trigger me. I know situations that trigger me. I know. So for me, the only way I keep staying is by letting go of situations that I cannot control. So first and foremost, I would like each one of you watching this video to be aware of indifference. And you should take it at heart and know that not everyone is like you, not everyone thinks like you, not everyone does things the way you do. Yeah, people are different. Everyone has an individual walk and journey in this earth and this thing called life. So you cannot keep dragging people into your journey. Like, no, this person is supposed to be like this. Like, this is how I do things, so this person is supposed to do it the way I do things. Be open-minded. Give people the grace to be who they are. Yeah. So if you see this person clearly does not want to go by your vibe, then chill, honestly, chill, let it go. Because the more you hold on to, like, no, I'm going to try and change this person, I'm going to try and change this person, trust me, honey, it's draining. I'm going to insert up an image somewhere here. It's a meme that I saw back then before I understood the power of letting go, and it clearly shows that the more you hold on, the more it's going to hurt you. Yeah. So let go, embrace indifference, and accept the fact that not everyone is like you, not everyone thinks like you, not everyone has the same values as you. So moving forward, as you're looking for the values that you respect, the values that you want in a partner, look out for those things. Yeah? Don't get to a point and you start compromising. Like, no, let's let this slide. Let's let this slide. No, let it go. If your values don't match, if your values are not 80%, I give 20% for sacrifice, because I mean, love is sacrifice. So if you see that your values are not aligned, give yourself the grace, love yourself enough to let go of the situation and move on. Yeah? We have a long life ahead of us. We can't keep getting stuck in this situation. Yeah? That is one side of the power of letting go. The second side of the power of letting go is the bit that has to do with anger, holding on to anger. Guys, let go of that anger. Now let me tell you a story. I remember back in high school, there's this girl. I had so much beef with this girl. Like, I had beef with her, and I held it on to my heart. Like, I knew every time I see this girl, I'm not going to talk to her, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to say hi. So there's this one time I'm at Victoria Mall in Entebbe, and we're going to buy some stuff with my brothers, and this girl sees me and she runs to me like, Sheila, oh my god, how are you? And I smile, pretend I smile, I greet her. And at the back of my mind, I'm like, babe, we're supposed to be beefing, we're not supposed to be talking. And she was just happy and free. And in that moment, all the anger just went away. So for me, on my side, I was holding on to this anger, and yet the person I was angry at was living their life. They had moved on. They didn't care. They didn't care if I was eating. They weren't stalking me. They weren't doing anything. They were just living their life. Who was suffering? Me, not the person who did bad to me. And I saw someone say sometime in a meme that sometimes, karma is a bitch, but sometimes she's not going to bitch it for you. To be honest, you're just going to hurt yourself by holding on to anger. So, honey, do yourself a favor and let it go. Another trick and hack to letting go is just loving your company, loving yourself. Yeah, people say self-love and they just like posting hashtag self-love, but are you doing the work to actually love yourself? To love yourself for who you are, for what you are, and for who you will be. So if you love yourself for who you will be, you make sure that the people who are in your circle, people who are in your journey with you are worth it. Did they earn it? Yeah. And if they do not earn it, learn to say no. Say no and do not feel bad about it. I know for the initial stages, it's going to be very hard to say no. I had to learn the hard way, to say no. Because oftentimes I would, compromise. I would say no, and then I'll be like, but, I'd feel guilty. But then I'd be like, no, but let me do it. And then when I'm doing it, I'm not happy doing it, yeah? So say no and be happy. If you're not happy, just say no and move on with your life. Yeah, so love yourself enough to let go of situations that make you sad, situations that give you anxiety, situations that give you depression. Love yourself enough to let go. Because one thing I realized is, people preach self-love, but when it gets to doing the work, when it gets to the real action, most people are not willing to, let go of certain things, sacrifice certain things just for their happiness and for their peace of mind. So moving forward, love yourself enough to know what deserves to be in your circle and what does not. Last but not least, guys, don't take things too personal. Do not take things too personal. If someone says no to you, it's okay. Yeah? You did not fit in their value set. And that is okay. Yeah? It is okay. Does it devalue you? No. Do you feel less of a person? You may feel less of a person, but has your worth in reality gone down just because one person, two people said no to you? No. Shake it off and move on. Do not lie in it. Do not dwell in it. Do not be like, oh, this person said no, so I'm actually a bad person and all that. No, you're not a bad person, honey. You are a good person. Yeah? You're just not good for them. And that is okay. Again, we're back to indifference. Yeah? Accepting that different people like different things. Not everyone likes the things you like. And I come across so many people saying, I'm a good person. I'm a very good person, but these people keep saying no to me. I keep getting disappointed and stuff like that. Yes, you are a good person, and that is okay. It's just that you did not meet their value set. But there is someone out there who meets your value set, or whose value set you meet. Yeah? And just look out for that. And learn to take no as a yes to yourself. Take no as a push for yourself. Okay, this person said no, but they're clearing the way for something better to come. Yeah, and that's another thing that I had to learn the hard way. Yeah? There's some opportunities that I would get exposed to, and I would either miss the interview or just something would happen. Yeah? Or I would get rejected at the workplace. And I wouldn't die. I wouldn't sulk in my sadness and be like, you have been rejected. No, I would shake it off, wake up the following day and try again. Not trying in the same space, but try again elsewhere. I wouldn't give up. No, try again and accept that, yeah, they said no to me, but doesn't mean I'm a bad person. No, I'm just not what they wanted. Yeah. And it's going to take a while for you to accept that not every yes, yeah, every yes is good, but not every no is bad. Not every no is the enemy trying to steal an opportunity from you. Some no's, it's just God protecting you from something you haven't even seen. So most times if I face or get a no, if I get turned down, if I get rejected or whatever, I just go back to God and I'm like, God, I know you did this. Yeah? Because your plan for me is to prosper me and not to harm me. Yeah? Your plan for me is to give me a hope and a future. So I know this is what I may want. This is what I thought I wanted. This was me putting myself out there. But if it's your will that this is not mine, then let your will be. Yeah? I'm willing to be patient to wait for what you have for me. And I'm excited. And I'm like, so what's next? Yeah? And so many people keep asking me, man, you're in a storm right now. So many things are happening in your life, but how do you stay calm? And I just smile and I'm like, you know what? I also don't know how I stay calm. But all I know is I trust God for today, for tomorrow, for my future. I trust God. So if I miss an opportunity, I know God is going to bring better. And He always does better. There is not a time that I've missed something and God brought me less. No, He always does better. So this is just a summary to close this video. Letting go is also good for your mental health. Guys, for the longest time, I don't want to say the longest time. Again, I say I once suffered from deep depression. I was clinically diagnosed. I went into medication. I had to go through therapy. And I'm grateful that I'm in a better place now. I'm not where I used to be. Yeah. But looking back, I realized that most of the reasons why I stayed depressed, I stayed with all these anxiety attacks and stuff like that, is because I was holding on to situations. Like something has happened, but I'm holding on to it, like hoping to change things. Like I constantly and always wanted to change things. I was such a perfectionist that if something is not perfect, I'm going to cling on to it until it's perfect. That was me. Yeah. But after going through therapy, I just learned to let things be, learn to let things flow. Yeah. Just let things be. And stop trying to hold on to situations and act like you're a mini god or something. Like trying to change situations. No, you can't change it, honey. You can't. You cannot. Besides that, you do not know if it's God's will or if it's not God's will. Yeah? So just let go. If at all you're doing something or you're trying to hold on to your situation and trying to change something, and you feel it in your heart that it's bothering you, it's not sitting well with you in your heart, in your spirit, sweetheart, let it go. Let it go. So that's all I have for you today. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So to be notified every time I upload a video on here, you can turn on the bell button just somewhere down there and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if it was very helpful to you. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and till next time. Bye.